Hello everyone, good morning. Okay, so very happy to see you again on Sunday. So as you all know, every Sunday we are connecting for the live sessions on YouTube, and in this particular session, you can discuss about your any kind of mentorship if you need, or any kind of career guidance. If you have any query, you have any questions, it's all about you. So if you want to ask anything, then this is the best forum, this is the best platform where actually we can discuss about your career, and you won't be charged anything. These all things are absolutely free. Okay, so let us start with all the questions one by one. So let us see the first question. The first question is from Anupriya. So interview calls are not coming, what is the condition of the market, please suggest what to do. So Anupriya, the market has opened for the experienced people. Now, if you have 3+ years of experience, you would be getting a lot of calls, right? There are many people who are getting selected. Even now, just 30 minutes back, I connected to one of the person. She got selected in the company, in a product-based company, and we will be covering the success story very soon. But just wanted to update you: if you are having 3+ years of experience, definitely you would be getting calls. And the very important thing is the resume. What kind of resume, what kind of CV you are working on, or you have prepared, with what CV you are applying into those companies. Because in resume, it would be very important that what all skills, what all tech stack you have mentioned. So let me share the ATS friendly resume link. So this is one of the link for the ATS friendly resume. If you want to get more calls your from the companies, then you can go for this ATS friendly resume, and this will help you out to get more number of calls. Actually, you don't need to go for Naukri paid subscription as well. Because if you will create this kind of resume, I've shared the template in the comment section, in the chat box itself. If you'll go with such kind of resume template, then it would be very much helpful for you to get the calls as well. Okay, Jayant is asking, I have learned manual testing automation with Selenium. Could you please help me? What should I learn next? I'm a fresher. So, if you want to learn next thing apart from Selenium, apart from manual testing, then go for API automation. API automation is in demand. API testing is in demand. Whether you do with a Postman tool, or you are doing it with a REST assured tool, that is in demand for sure. So go for API testing, Jayant. Okay, and before we move forward, I would request everyone to please hit the like button, right? I will be trying to cover most of the questions today, because I have started at 11:30. Generally, we start at 12:30. I have started at 11:30 today, so that we are able to discuss more and more questions today, right? So please hit the like button. The target for this particular YouTube live session is at least getting 100 likes, right? Okay, Naveen Purohit is telling, I have opportunity in my company to automate my module for testing, but I'm not getting any guidance. So, Naveen, see, there are times when the people inside the company are supporting you, and there are times when the people inside the company are playing politics with you. So, you have got a lot of resources outside in the market. If you will see, you can create BDD framework from scratch, you can create data driven framework from scratch, you can create keyword driven framework from scratch. So those things you can actually create by yourself. You just create a simple framework with Selenium, with TestNG for now, and start automation of your module. That would be sufficient enough, Naveen, to have a start. At least start writing the methods, the locators for those particular screens on which you are working. That would be great, right? What else? Naveen, I hope I have answered your question. So please hit the like button. Mrutyunjay is telling Guruji. Yeah, I'm not getting that actually. Jay is telling, my company is currently working with AI based application and wanted a test case template which is different from normal test case template. So can you please share the test case template for AI based application? Test case template for AI based application. So whether it's an AI based application or whether it's not an AI based application, the test case template would remain sort of the same. I'm not getting your question, Jay Binawara actually, right? I'm not getting your question, Jay. The test case template remains the same. Your testing approach might change, but your testing way would remain the same, right? Okay, Molly is asking what is the future of software tester. So future is too good. If you will see, people are making 83 lakhs if they are becoming an SDET, that is, they know both manual, automation, DevOps, CI/CD pipelines. They are moving to the package of 83 lakhs per annum within India itself. I'm not talking abroad. Abroad, the packages are more higher, but within India, the job opportunities are there and the market has opened. So, if you are an experienced person, the market has opened, and people who are freshers. So, let me share one more thing with you. So, if you are working, if you are a fresher 2024 candidate and you are looking for a job, then Sopra Steria is hiring freshers. Yeah, thank you, Mrityunjay. It's all because of your love and support that I get. So I'm able to help the community. So I'm sharing in the chat box about Sopra Steria company. They are hiring graduate engineers. The links are also given for Noida location, for Bangalore location, and for Chennai location. Right? Let me send these links one by one. Yes, Junaid, the hiring has already started for 2 years of experience. Junaid, it becomes very important what kind of resume template and what kind of skill set you have, right? So these are the links. You can apply to these particular links in the Sopra Steria company. And yes, let me share ATS friendly resume template also with you, because if your resume would be good, if your resume would be proper, if your resume would be structured, the more and more calls you would be able to get. So please update your resume template with respect to this. I have included automation more here, right? So you have to work on automation, Junaid, and take this resume template. That would be helpful for you. And apart from that, if any one of you are looking for questions with respect to MNC companies, what questions are being asked, then let me share that product also with you, right? So as this is a weekend which is going on with respect to International Yoga Day, so this is the coupon code of yoga underscore 20 which has been applied to the MNC based testing interview questions, and now you would get the questions along with the answers. There are 100 plus question answers covered in this particular um, document itself, in this particular digital product itself. Then you would get a lot of idea in that, right? So you can purchase this product. It is available at 20% of discount today. Okay. Surendra is telling, sir, I am working in a small scale company where requirements are keep on changing continuously. I have written more than 700 test cases. I can't go through all the test cases. Please help me. So, Surendra, see, in a small scale company, you won't have those kind of this process kind of things. So, what you have to do is see which module or which user story or which ticket you are being assigned to. Identify what are the areas. For example, if I am working in a healthcare domain and there is a user story with respect to registration form which I need to test, so I'll be taking out test cases from my test case repository related to the registration module, related to the login module, forgot password, change password, those kind of things. So you have to think smartly and you have to tackle those kind of tasks, right? What you can do, you can also come up with a requirement traceability matrix which can help you with which all features and which all test cases are connected with each other. You can also discuss with the development team what are the impacted areas with respect to the fixes that they have done. That's how you can grow yourself. Okay, where is the resume template link? So I just shared some time back. Let me reshare it again. And let me also check it. Yeah, so here is the link of the resume template. Okay, so Anupriya is asking why everything is paid. Because see, there is a nominal cost that I have kept to all the products. It becomes very important that this product has been utilized eventually. If you will be getting anything out of free, you will not be valuing it. You will not be taking care of it. And I don't believe in freebies and all these things. So that's why these products are paid. But they are not paid. Like I'm not charging something like 2,999 or 10,000. Those are very nominal cost, right? So you can purchase these products. Dheeraj Kumar. I have appeared in 3 interviews and cleared all the rounds, but all of them said the position is on hold. It's really frustrating. What should I do? So, Dheeraj, see, at times, what happens is the positions are not on hold, and at times they are on hold. So, let me showcase that scenario to you. So, Dheeraj, first of all, very important, don't get disappointed at all. Okay, don't worry. If you are getting calls for all these interviews, then definitely certain good things would be coming at your place. See, I am now sharing my screen and I'll showcase you happening these days. Okay, let me know once the screen is visible. So, when they say position is on hold, so what does that mean? So, first, chances that the project for which they were hiring, that itself got on hold, right? And now they are not hiring anyone else. Now the second thing can be that the project is still going on, but they have got some candidates who can join early and who can actually join at a less package. See, job market has just got opened, which is why there are more candidates out in the market who are looking for jobs. So these kind of things sorry, might happen, that there are a lot many candidates out there and someone might be able to accept that offer letter at 7 lakhs, whereas your current salary itself is 7.5. So you would be expecting somewhere around 8.5, but they have got the candidate at 7 or 7.5, so they'll go with them first. Third chances that maybe some other candidate performed much better compared to you. Those things can also happen. Fourth chances that maybe you have done exceptionally well and they feel maybe you won't be able to work with them with that x amount of salary for longer duration of time, so they see risk in that as well, and that's why they are telling you the position is on hold. So these are all the pointers that you have to keep in mind when you say that the position is on hold. Okay, now can you please make video on scenario based questions? It would be helpful to all. So let me again share my screen. I've already started that playlist, and what I am doing is I am trying to cover those kind of videos as well, in which some kind of scenario based questions you would get. So let me share my screen. See, let me share my screen. This is the playlist that I have recently started, right? See, software testing things from becoming zero to hero. So I'm covering most of the videos with respect to the real time interview questions, right? So how many test cases do you write every day? What is the difference between exploratory and ad hoc testing? Then how would you test a mobile application that requires integration with third party APIs? How would you deal with the critical bug found just before the release deadlines? So these all videos, if you will see, these all contains the real time interview questions. And then if you see the mock interviews also, you would get those real time interview questions. Now someone was telling about the behavioral interview questions which you can get during the managerial round. So those questions also I have prepared. So I have prepared like nearly 10 questions and answers with respect to behavioral interview questions. So those things also you would get on the top mate itself, and it's again at a very nominal cost. So here is the link for that, right? Okay. Hi Ashok. Pavan is asking, can a startup revoke offer letter? Yes, of course, Pavan. The startups can revoke the offer letter. So anytime when you are looking for a switch, or anytime when you are looking to get a job, then you should switch with respect to having backup offer letters with you. Don't just rely on one company. Don't just be dependent on one company. Okay, what you should do is you should have multiple offer letters, you should have backup offer letters, then and then only you should go for a switch. Mrityunjay is telling, nowadays I take interviews as I work in an MNC company, but nowadays 90% of people are cheating by using dual screen or using mobile. Yes, correct. Those things are there, Mrityunjay. Those things are happening. So I would request everyone to not get into those kind of practices and give mock interviews on our channel so that you would be able to learn more and more. Okay, Anupriya is telling, I am having 6+ years of experience in testing, mostly in manual testing. What to do for getting calls? So, manual testing calls would be less, Anupriya. Go for automation, learn automation. And I think, Anupriya, we had connected some time back for mock interviews. So, my suggestion would be, with respect to you, I know you, and you had shared your experience also about your career. So, I would request you to learn the automation and include those things in your resume. Okay. Okay, Lavanya is telling, sir, can you please answer for me? I have 4+ years of experience as a manual tester, but I have completed automation course on Python plus Selenium. How to get a job as an automation tester? So, in order to get a job as an automation tester, what you need to do is you have to upload your code, your source code of your automation into the Git, and have that Git URL in the resume. Add that tech stack kind of things like Selenium, Python, test automation, then Git, Jenkins, DevOps, all those things in your resume. Work on some real time project and add that real time project in your resume, right? So maybe that is a live project that you might not be working in your company, but a, a live project apart from your day to day work will help you to get calls as well. So those things you can do. Dhananjay is telling 7.5 years of experience, also immediate joiner, still not getting calls. So, Dhananjay, what kind of experience you have? It depends on that, what kind of location you have. And one advice I would like to give you all is, if you are okay to get a job in some of the company of the Bangalore and you are okay to relocate there, but you are currently living in some other city, for example, uh, maybe Indore you are living. So when you get a call from the recruitment team, tell them that you are open to relocate as well. Or in the resume itself, you write the address of your Bangalore location, right? Because if they will see that this guy is from Indore, then they'll feel no, no, this guy might not come. So keep that location, take care of the locations also in your resume. That is very important. Maybe you are living in Kochi but you are open to work from Bangalore, so write those things in your resume. Tell location Bangalore, Hyderabad, Pune, like that, so that the recruiters will give you the calls accordingly. So Rohan is telling, for background verification, do they validate resume which we have shared for interview, means the designation written in the interview. Designation. Okay. So Rohan, uh, your question is about, okay. So you mean that whenever there is a background verification going on, so background verification is done by a third party, and that third party will check for the payslips, they'll check for the experience letter, they'll check for the relieving letter, and they'll check how many years you were working in that company. Okay. Designation, sometimes if you change then it's fine, but if the designation is mentioned in your experience letter, they'll be keeping a checkpoint on that as well, right? So you can then, if you get cross question, you can then just tell that yes, I was working as a software tester only, but my designation was of a software engineer, right? Or maybe consultant, senior consultant. In some companies they write like this: consultant, senior consultant. In some companies they'll give you software engineer, senior software engineer. In some companies they'll tell you test engineer, software test engineer, or senior test engineer, senior software test engineer. In some company they'll give you SDET 1, SDET 2, SDET 3. In some company they'll give you test engineer 1, 2, 3. Those kind of all roles are there. So you have to take those questions then wisely. Hmm? Okay, Lavanya is telling, sir, do you have any real-time project course? Can you share the information? Thank you so much for your reply. Yeah, thank you, Lavanya. But before that, see, real-time project. So you can take any of the website like Amazon is there, Flipkart is there, Meesho is there, and try automating those websites. You can take e-commerce based websites. You can take healthcare domain based websites. You can take investment banking domain website. Any website you can take, and you can convert into a real-time project itself. So Rohan is telling, instead of intern, I have written QA automation test engineer. So Rohan, instead of intern, if you have written test automation engineer. Okay. So in that context, you can tell that maybe first 3 months you are working as an intern, then they were happy with your work, and so they gave you the position of a test automation. But at the end, what's written in the letter, that holds important. If it's written intern in the letter, then you have to explain them. You have to justify them accordingly. If it's written automation test engineer, you have written in the letter, then uh, accordingly you have to answer. Okay, you have written intern in your letter, intern in your letter, but QA automation is the resume. Okay, then you can tell them that yes, I had joined there as an intern, hence it is written as an intern, but I was working as a QA automation engineer after 3 months. And I requested HR multiple times, but the changes were not done. And I was also then frustrated because I had already requested them a lot of time. So that's why I then moved on with this particular thing. Abdul is telling, hi sir, I have learned a lot from your real-time interview questions. Could you please make more videos? So Abdul, what kind of videos you are looking? What kind of questions? If you can put one or two questions, are you looking for manual testing? Are you looking for automation testing? Right. So people whose questions are being answered, please hit on the like button, right? So that this video reaches to the maximum people. Also you would be seeing some ads in between. Please watch some ads, so that would help me to monetize the content as well, and that would also help me to get some kind of you know financial thing at the end of this video. Okay. Kitu is asking, I am 2013 passed out and 4 years experience as an IT recruiter. Can I switch in manual testing and company will give chance to start my career? So, Kitu, with respect to manual testing, the job opportunities are a bit limited. So, why don't you go with automation exposure? And yes, 4 years is fine. You can get the job after 4 years as well. Don't worry, right? Siddharth, how is the job market for QA manager? So, job market is good. There are a lot of remote opportunities also for QA manager in the LinkedIn. So, please see those things, Siddharth. Shami, as a fresher, which domain is best, DevOps or testing? Both are good, Shami, but it depends on what kind of uh, passion you have. So when I say passion, you should be ready to work in that domain or in that field for next 5 years at least, or at least when you are want to sit for late night work, you should be able to work for those things, right? So that's how you can tell. For those things, it is very important that you can take. DevOps is again a good thing, testing is also a good thing, right? So any one of them you can choose. Okay, Abdul is telling we would like to have more videos on API automation and web automation. Okay, okay, noted. Abdul would take care of those things. What about the Sahi Pro automation tool? So Sahi Pro automation tool is a paid tool, and rather than that, people have moved on using the open source automation tools they have been using since long, right? Like Selenium is there, then this Playwright is there. So all these tools are open source. Okay, now I'm starting a poll. It's related to my one of the digital product, which is having the MNC level interview questions and answers. The product is available at 20% of discount today. So the coupon code link is available in this poll. You can take this product and you can start preparing for the interviews. It would really help you a lot, because this particular product has got all the questions that generally many of my subscribers have got in the year of 2024 itself, and not only questions, but I have also added answers in those things, right? So you can put those things. Okay, Umar Sheikh is telling, sir, after learning manual, what to start with, API or automation testing? I would say go for automation testing. Okay. Okay, there is a statement from Yogesh. There is a question from Yogesh. Sir, actually I completed BE from electricals and had 4 years of experience trying to switch to IT. I'm confused what to do, testing or SOC analyst. I had done testing course in 2022 but still not getting job. So Yogesh, why don't you try for data science? Why don't you try for data analyst? For data science, data analyst, also a lot of job opportunities are there. For DevOps, also a lot of job opportunities are there. For cybersecurity, also a lot of job opportunities are there. So there are multiple things that you can go for, right, Yogesh? Okay. And people, I would request you, see, at least put your query once or twice. If you will be increasing your this emoji of folding hands, then it becomes difficult for me to read also, right? So don't fold your hands. Don't send all these emojis, right? Joining hands and all these things. I'll be having a kind of a more than 1 hour of YouTube live session today. So we'll be trying to answer most of the people. So let's go slow, right? And let's take some time for each and every query. Mm, Faisal is asking any tips for manual testers except switching to automation. So if you don't want to learn automation, then learn API testing. If you don't want to learn API testing, then go for non-functional testing like performance testing, security testing. If you don't want to go for non-functional testing, go for ETL testing. If you don't want to learn ETL testing, go for Salesforce testing, but learn something apart from manual testing, right? It becomes very important. Akshay Gupta, sir, what to say in interview as I have not worked in real-time project, and what real-time project and from where can I put? So Akshay, I'm working on that video. Soon that video will be out in which I'll be telling you about a real-time project which you can add in your CV as well. Okay? Don't worry. So that video will be out soon. In this particular week, we'll be planning that video. Okay, now username. The name itself is a username. I have completed my MBA. Now I have 3 years of career gap. Now I'm learning automation testing. Can I get a job as a fresher and not getting single calls, sir? So you have 3 years of gap. Okay, so after MBA, you took 3 years of gap, and now you are learning automation testing. So you will have to start from the scratch. You will have to start as a fresher itself, and you have to be ready in the interview also for these kind of questions. What were you doing in those 3 years? So maybe you can complete some certifications, you can do some kind of courses related to software testing for those particular 3 years, right? That's how you can do. How is the Catalan Studio in the current market for automation? So Catalan Studio is again a paid tool. These days, the demand is there for the open source tools like Selenium, Playwright, right? Shubham Kulkarni is telling, can you again send the link? Okay, so I'll send the link. I'll resend the link of the MNC based interview questions and answers. You will get 100 plus MNC based interview questions and answers in this particular product. You can purchase this, you can prepare for interview. And apart from this, I would also give you a link of an ATS friendly resume template, which you can get at a very nominal cost today. So let me share that link also with you. So here is a link for the ATS friendly resume template. Okay, Abdul is asking, how can we start freelancing in the QA industry? So freelancing is actually difficult, Abdul, because many people out there are looking for freelancing jobs. Many people are looking for this freelancing, and it's not restricted to just people who are not having jobs. So people who are having jobs, those people are also doing freelancing, right? So maybe during their Saturdays, Sundays, they'll continue freelancing. So what I would suggest is, uh, freelancing would take some time. You will have to create your profile in such a manner that you are able to get some shortlisting done by the clients, because in the freelancing there are multiple things that you need to take care. How much time do you need for completing that assignment, task, or project? How much you are bidding, at what amount you are bidding, and what is the quality you are going to deliver? So maybe once you have a good LinkedIn profile, then you will be able to get more and more freelancing projects as well. What is acceptance testing? Okay, so there are two types of acceptance testing. One is the alpha testing, and one is the beta testing. So when I say alpha testing, so it is done within the organization by the testing team, and for the beta testing, it is done by the end users, right? Yeah, yeah, thank you for answering, thank you for questioning as well. Please hit on the like button. The target for having the likes for this particular video is 100, and so far we have received 36 likes. So I would request you to please hit the like button. I can see so many people online today, right? Thank you so much for joining, but please hit the like button as well. Okay. mm, there is a question. I am working in a non-IT field. I want to go in IT. So can I get a job? Can I start with software testing? Yes, of course you can start with software testing. You can move from non-IT to IT, because now the job market has opened. There are a lot of opportunities in the IT itself, so you can go for that. Okay. How is the market for freshers? So with respect to freshers, I gave you the links, and we are actually posting videos as well. So what we are generally doing is, whenever we get come to know about any job opportunity, we'll post video for that. So with respect to Sopra Steria, we had covered the links. So let me share the links for the freshers based job opportunity with Sopra Steria company. So you can apply to these particular things for Bangalore, for Chennai location. Okay. Kiran is asking, hello sir, how many chances to get selected in interview if I give 60 to 70% of answers to the interviewer? So see, sometimes it depends on what kind of answers to which questions you have given. If you are able to answer technically good, but functionally one or two here or there it went wrong, then you will get selected. If you are able to answer functionally good, but you are unable to write the Java program, for example, or Python program, whichever programming language you have knowledge, you fail to write the program properly in that, So you might get rejected. Sometimes you fail to write the program, but you explain that particular code, you are able to actually explain the logic, then you might get selected. See, it depends on the interviewer panel, it depends on the interviews also. Sometimes they need someone to join immediately because their project has started and they want to start that billing. So even if you are 60 to 70% fine, they'll hire you. Sometimes they are looking like a 10 on 10 candidate, which I would not suggest they should look for. But still, in some of the companies, they feel yes, the candidate should be able to answer everything 10 on 10. Then those things might not happen as well, right? And in those cases, you might get rejected then. Umesh is asking, sir, when job market is good for automation test engineer. So, Umesh, the job market has opened itself, right? The job market is good for automation test engineers. You should go for the automation testing jobs. Should I go for paid courses or self study for testing? So, I would suggest you can take paid courses from RD Automation Learning itself. Every Saturdays and Sundays during the night time, we are covering Selenium with Java test automation course, which you can avail, which you can learn from zero, and you can become a hero. So far, 3 sessions have passed in that, and if any one of you is interested to join that course, you can just send me an email at rdautomationlearning@gmail.com, and we'll move forward with that, and I'll help you with the covering of the sessions which has been completed so far. Okay, don't worry for those things. How is the market for retail testing? So again, market is good, but with respect to automation, it is less. Okay, please hit on the like button. I can see 45 likes only till now. Let's target it to make it to 100. Okay, Yogesh is telling, hello sir, is there any cost cutting in the market for QA role? I mean, less pay for 4 years of experience, or what do they offer if you have any idea? Okay, so with respect to 4 years of experience, if you are working in a metropolitan city, then you can multiply that number of years of experience with two. If you are knowing manual testing, if you know automation, it can be 3x 4x. If you are not working in a metropolitan city, for manual as well as automation, you can get something about 2x. So that's how you can count. And if you are switching from one company to another company, you should get a hike of 30 to 40%. Weber is telling, sir, as a fresher, I have to learn automation or start working as only manual testing. So learn automation. What else? Okay, so meanwhile, if we get the more questions, yeah, just thank you will not work for everyone. And for Yogesh, please hit the like button, and please share these kind of things in your network, because these things are already, you know, open for everyone. It's free. So there is a question from Shirali Jain, when market will be open for freshers. So Shirali, market has already opened. If you can see in Indore itself, you would have received few of the job opportunities for freshers. So please apply to those particular companies. Please apply to those particular job opportunities and learn automation, learn Java. That's very important, right? Yes, Sumit. So we are covering Java with Selenium, and the things would be covered from the scratch. If you are interested, you can join the sessions at 9 p.m. IST every Saturday, every Sunday, and would be covering first Java topics, oops, variables, strings, data types, operators, all these things, and then we'll be switching to Selenium. Then the automation framework, those things will be covered. Yeah, Shirali, you are telling they are not paying well. So, if they are paying 5,000, then don't join that job. At least try to get into a job who is at least paying you 10,000, right? Okay, Akshay is telling, can you please make a video on how to create a framework? Okay, okay, would create a video on that, Akshay. Okay. So someone has renamed his name to Elon Musk, and he's asking, I'm getting calls, but interviews are not getting scheduled because of my 3 months of notice period. What should I do? So if you have 3 months of notice period, then read the notice period policy that has been given by the company. Is it mentioned that you can be relieved early or not? Is it like mentioned that you can have a buyback option, right? So the new company who will select you might pay for on your behalf, right? So those kind of things can also happen. One more thing is, if you're not getting calls, then you need to mention in your resume that you can join within 30 days or 45 days, and then when you get a call, you can have a discussion with them that your reputation with your manager, your relation is good enough. So they will then give you the opportunity for interviews as well. Okay. So people who haven't purchased this link of MNC based questions and answers, so here is a link. It covers 100 plus question answers of different companies that has been received, that has been covered by my subscribers in last 5 months in this particular year 2024 itself. The digital product contains both the questions as well as answers for experienced candidates. So if you are an experienced candidate, if you are giving interviews, then purchase this little product. It would be very much helpful for you in the interview preparation. Okay. Which is good career in testing in future? AI effect to tester job? No, so AI will not impact at all. Don't worry for that. Okay, Shivraj is telling, sir, I cracked multiple interviews, but they asked for PF account or bank statement. I'm a fake experienced candidate and I put 4 years of experience. Sir, how to manage? Please tell me. So you can get in touch with various consultancies, various vendors who are helping with these kind of documentations. And first of all, is I would prefer not to go for these kind of fake experiences until unless it becomes very important for you. It is the last option that is available for you, right? Geeta is asking software testing versus data science versus machine learning, which one is better? So all three are better, Geeta. Yes, yes, all three are better. Okay, so please post your questions, and meanwhile, I'll have a. Okay. Hmm? Manish is asking, sir, I am from non-IT industry. How can I explain this in an interview? So even if you are from a non-IT industry, you can tell you joined non-IT because you needed a job, but now non-IT is not your cup of tea. You would wish to go for automation or testing career. So accordingly you can go for that, right? Don't just stick with those things that you uh, need. You went for the job because you were looking for money. Never ever tell those things in an companies. Just tell them at that time you are looking for a job, and you are looking for some kind of financials burden was also there. That's why you had to go for a non-IT job, but then you realize it was not your cup of tea, hence you are looking to switch to the IT industry. And you can also give some idea about your projects, testing projects, that you can include in your resume as well. Okay, so those kind of things you can do. Okay, so let me start one poll. So my question is, what kind of different things you are looking for the real time project. And when I say real time project, so it's like testing as well. So are you looking for some website and test scenarios and test cases so that you get an idea? You are looking for some website. So when I say website, or it's an application or project, or let's say, let me create this poll. Website or project with help in your CV, okay, which you can include in your CV. Okay, or you are looking for some kind of others. Okay, so there are many people who are asking for a real time project. So I want to know, what are your expectations? Okay, and the poll has started. So you can answer on this poll what exactly you are looking when you are saying that you want to switch from one thing to IT for to testing. So what exactly you are looking? Are you looking for some kind of uh, website test scenarios test case, or you're looking for some kind of project itself, or you're looking for something that you also need to add in your CV, all of the above? So all those things you can keep. So please answer on this poll, so that would help me to come up with something which can be really helpful to you. Now there is a question from Smart Collection. I attended an interview at LG company to add solutions where I need to test smart TV related software. Should I join when I get an offer, or should I try? See, testing, it would be a device based testing, or it can be an application based testing. It's a good company if you can start. Meanwhile, you can also see other offers as well which you can get. So I would suggest you can look for the other offers as well. Okay, don't just stick to one company's offer letter. Have multiple options with you. That becomes very important. And meanwhile, people who are looking for ATS friendly resume template, then here is a link. Rupal is telling still completely work from home is going on in the companies. Yes, in some of the companies it is still going on, but very soon what would happen is, Rupali, that completely work from office is going to happen, right? So I have put the link of the ATS friendly resume template in the comment section of the video, in the chat itself. How much coding skill is required in the testing job? So you need to have the coding skill, like you should be able to write the programs, you should be able to know about oops concepts, Java collections, data types, how to use if else loop, those kind of things. Then the object oriented programming language, so then arrays is there, then Java collections like array list, linked list, hash set, map, all these things are required to start with the automation. Okay, I have 5 years of experience with 2 years of gap experience in manual and API testing. Is it possible to get a job, and also how to justify career gap? So yes, with 5 years, with 5 years of experience and 2 years of gaps, yes, definitely you can get a job. You don't need to go with a fake experience. You just have to add automation, because currently you're experienced in manual or on API. So add automation in your skill set. That would really help you out. Then uh, s- yeah, so Smart Collection, I would request you to come on our channel and share your success story as well. It would be great if you can share your success story, because see, success stories are definitely something that are uh, helping the people to get some kind of motivation, because there's a lot of negativity in the market, right? So it becomes very important that you at least learn. You, once you are able to get a job, please do share the success story with us, and it would just take 15 to 20 minutes. If you can share your success stories, how did you prepare, what were the interview questions asked, what was the process, what were the different rounds it happened. All those things you can cover. Okay. Okay, Chala is asking how the calls for 2 years of experience in manual testing with along with 1 year of Selenium, 1 year of automation. So with 2 years of experience, calls are limited. Still, those have not opened like 3+ years of experience, calls are more, right? Okay. Jitendra is telling I have a genuine experience of 2 years, but my salary is less. So I did not get PF. Now, how can I justify these things? So what you can do is you can add in your resume the reference of the person, of the head or of the HR team member who was a part of the company where your salary was too less and you were not getting PF at all. So you can include that particular thing in your resume template. And if any company is asking you why you don't have PF, then mention that it was a small scale company, it had very limited business, they did not give PF to anyone else out there. It was not like PF was not given to you only, it was not there for anyone else as well. If you want, you can also confirm with this particular number that I have added in my CV. So those kind of things you can do. That's how you will be getting the trust. Otherwise it would be difficult to justify why you were not getting PF. Okay, Ravi is asking how to explain framework in your test automation. So Ravi, here is a link of which are the different components that you have to explain. It's a digital product, it's available at a very nominal cost. So you can purchase this product and you can help yourself with the different aspects, different components that you have to cover with respect to test automation framework. I have 4.5 years of experience in manual testing. Can I move in ETL testing? Please reply me. Yes, you can move to ETL testing, but I would suggest move to automation testing. Okay. So please hit on the like button. I am seeing we have been live since 50 minutes and the number of likes are very less. So I would request every one of you to please hit the like button and help this video reach to the maximum people out there who are looking for any kind of job assistance, any kind of career related guidance, because all these things are shared free with you. I'm not charging anything for these live sessions. So Rohit Joshi is asking, is there any link for a good course to learn automation testing? So Rohit, I have started teaching automation. It would cover Selenium with Java every Saturday and Sunday. These sessions are not recorded because uh, these sessions are recorded for the people who are joining that batch, but not for the others, because I feel that people once purchase the courses, then they don't avail it for a longer period of time, right? So it becomes very important that you attend these live sessions, you do that practice, and wherever you are stuck, so those kind of one is to one mentorship would be given. So that things is very important. Geeta, how is the IT market for software testers with fresher roles? So currently, with respect to freshers, jobs are less in the market, but for experience, it is good. It has opened for 3+ years of experience now. Anant Deshmukh, what is meant by project success in QA? So, project success in QA, that means the project went live successfully. There were not uh, even a single blocker or critical issue after the production deployment happened. What about the project deployment happened, right? So, those kind of things are qualified as a project success. Once the project is live and it has been used by the market, it has been used in the market, it has been used by the everyone as an end user, then it becomes successful if you don't find very obvious issues or very critical issues in that particular thing. So yes, course duration and fee. So I would suggest, why don't you drop us an email at rdautomationlearning@gmail.com if any one of you are looking for courses with Selenium with Java. Right. So here is my email address. You can ask your queries there, and also let me know what is your budget and how much amount you would be willing to learn uh, automation testing. That is, it covers Selenium, it covers Java, it covers Git, it covers DevOps. So all those things, don't just come up with a random number, right? So tell me your budget as well. Okay, then accordingly we can decide. Okay, so there is a question from Abhimanyu, that can you please explain the difference between failure, error, and defect? So Abhimanyu, it's very simple, right? You can get the video on that on my YouTube channel. Just search RD Automation Learning and difference between failure, effect, and defect, error, and defect. You will get. Okay, Ravi is telling. Okay, fine, Ravi. Yeah, that's correct. That's the range of the fees. You can share your contact details, and I'll share the meeting link from today onwards with you, and I'll cover the topics which have been covered so far for you explicitly. Don't worry. It's been 3 sessions so far that we have completed. Okay, Pooja is telling good afternoon. Yes, good afternoon, sir. Positive. I'm not getting any interview calls. So if you're not getting any interview calls, then without any difficulty, just purchase this product. That would help you to get the interview calls. It is an ATS friendly resume template which covers a lot of things related to automation. Yeah, and you don't have to purchase Naukri paid service as well. You don't have to go for that. Just use this ATS friendly resume template, and you would be able to get a lot of uh, calls as well. Okay, what to prepare? I have an interview tomorrow, so I would suggest go for this MNC companies based product. Take up this product. It would be helpful for you to prepare. It covers 100 plus questions and answers that has been asked in the MNC companies in the year of 2024 itself. Okay. Manu is telling, sir, is there any relationship between DevOps and automation testing? Yes, there is a relation. Using DevOps only, you would be triggering your automation. Then Shankar is asking, sir, I am a fresher. I have cracked an interview in manual testing. So congratulations, Shankar, for that. Why don't you come on our channel and share your success story with us? We'll be very much happy to cover your success story. After joining, they provided me training as a production support in SAP. What should I do? So have a word with them. If you are being hired for the role of a tester, then why are they making you work for a production support? Right? So please ask them such kind of questions. Have a one is to one polite conversations with your HR team members, with your seniors, with your team leads, with your team managers, and request them that you are looking forward to make your career in the testing field. Would you get those kind of opportunity or not? For the time being, you can work. See, 2 or 3 months if you work in some other things or take that training, that is not an issue. But you tell them your long term goal and wait for another 3 months. Still, if you don't find any kind of things happening positive, then go for a switch. Okay, so Pooja is telling, I have 2 years of experience. So ads will be coming up in the 1 minute. So please watch those ads, right? This live session is getting monetized. So at least I would be able to get something from that. Okay. So how much package automation tester gets as a fresher? So if you're a fresher, you can get up to a package of 4 to 5 lakhs. Okay. If you're working as a manual tester as a fresher, then 3 lakhs or 3.5. Anant Deshmukh is asking how to remember the different things with respect to your resume template. So Anant, go for this particular digital product. In that I have covered a lot of things with respect to components of an automation framework. All these things you can explain. Yes, Junaid, interview is asking real time scenarios, how to prepare. So I have shared the link of MNC based interview questions, and apart from that, I'll also share one more link. Mm, yeah, the behavioral interview questions and answers that you can prepare. Those are real time only. You can prepare those things. Apart from that, you would get roles and responsibilities of a manual testing. How you can explain. Okay. So Pooja Chaudhary's question we were discussing, and Pooja had written how to start career in automation testing. So in order to start the career in automation testing, you have to learn programming language, any one of the programming language like Java, Python, JavaScript. Those you can learn, and then you can start with the automation. I would suggest go with the controls first, like checkbox, radio button, text box, span, frame, and then you can go with the framework knowledge, right? So people who have been giving interviews, who have been getting selected, please do share your success stories, do share your contact details at rdautomationlearning@gmail.com. It would be very much important, right, to not only you will be sharing your success story, but you will be spreading the positivity across the community. If you come across to share your success story, that would help a lot. Okay. Bug is found before production release, and post it will be treated as a defect. So what will you do if you get the bug? So let me show you those kind of things. Hmm, 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 hmm. So such kind of scenario based questions answers I'm covering in the playlist. Here is the playlist link. You can explain those things, right? You can see those videos and you'll get an idea of what kind of answers you have to give. Okay, how to get a job in Pune location as an experienced person. So if you are willing to work in Pune or any other location, you have to learn automation testing first. And if you have like 3+ years of experience, you'll easily get a lot of calls. Every day update your Naukri profile resume from at 9 a.m., before 9 a.m. in the morning, and before sleeping around 10 p.m. So that would help you a lot, Junaid. Those kind of things I'm telling for you. Okay, Ravi is telling join in Capgemini 2.5 years ago and on health ground left and Wipro at the end same time. Now after two, can I? Yes, you can join. You can rejoin Capgemini, but why don't you join to some other company? Okay, Sridhar is telling some interviewer is asking test scenarios and test cases. Are those same or not? So test scenarios and test cases are not same. Test scenarios are the high level document that you will be that you will be documenting what all things you would be keeping, whereas test cases are the detailed level of test steps. Those are detailed level of documentation. Those are done, right? So it's been already 1 hour now and we'll be continuing again. Let me have some water, but before that please hit on the like button so that this video reaches to the maximum people. A lot of career guidance, a lot of things have been answered in this video since 1 hour, and these kind of things you will not get outside in the market. There was no one to help me when I was struggling like this, but I don't want you people to struggle. That's why all these things are being shared with you. Yeah. So we'll be continuing with the next questions now. We just changed the position a bit. Hmm. Yeah, thank you so much, Ravi. And it's all because of your love and support. I'm getting all these things. Hmm. Okay. So Junaid, I hope I was able to answer your question. And Sridhar, the last question that we discussed, test cases and test scenarios, both are not same. Okay. Rohan is asking what is the difference between smoke and sanity testing. So smoke is a high level testing that is done once you receive the build, once you receive the release from the development team. Sanity testing is a detailed level of testing that would cover most of the things. Okay. Avinash is asking, can anyone please help me? It's a very tough time for me. I am jobless. I have 3+ years of experience. So, Avinash, tell me what kind of skill set you have, what kind of tech stack you have. Is it just manual? Is it automation? Is it API automation? Right? Killer P is telling, hi Rakesh, earlier I had spoken to you about distance education not considered. Now I got a job in LTI Mindtree. Great, great. That's great news. Waiting for BGV clearance. So, Killer P, I am not able to recall your name, but I would request you to come on our channel and share your success story with us. Please share your contact details and CV at this email address. We would love to connect with you and cover your success story as well. So those people who got the jobs, please do share your success story. Shivraj, you got selected in multiple companies. You are a fake candidate, but share interview questions with us, right? And try to have this PF things. There's account statements, bank statements sorted. Otherwise, you won't be getting selected, right? So that is the issue. Avinash is telling 2+ years in automation testing. So 2+ years in automation. So Avinash, wait for 3 or 4 more months, and then you will be able to see more opportunities. Because with respect to 3+ years experience, 4+, 5+, the job market has opened, and now slowly and gradually 2+ will also start. So just wait for 2 to 3 months, Avinash. Satya Durga Devi, I was working as a part time. Now I'm looking for a full time. Can I include this part time experience in my total experience? Yes, you can. If it is related to testing, you can. Okay. Yes, BGV is strict. Yes, BGV is there. It will be strict. They will be asking you all sort of things. Form 16, because Form 16 is the base. Form 16 is the baseline. Form 16 is the benchmark. If you have a clear cut Form 16, then you will not be getting rejected. So don't worry. Anupriya is asking, do I need to mention the relocation point on resume? You can mention, and you can also write current location. Where are you from? So if you are willing to join from Bangalore, then even if you are staying in Kochi, write Bangalore, because you can tell that I am in Bangalore itself. I can join early. So those kind of tactics you can do, Anupriya, right? So Sayadri is telling how to clear programming in interview. So with respect to programming, I am already working on one of the channel. So let me share that channel link also with you. So if you are looking for any kind of Java programs, Java programming interview questions, Java coding interview questions, then you can subscribe to this particular channel. This is our this is also our channel, and we are covering Java in that. Okay, Lakshmi Narayana is telling what to do for game testing career in terms of packages and career growth and future opportunity. With game testing, the career is good, but don't just stick on game testing. There are a lot of games that are been coming into the market, so testers requirement is required. But as a tester, if you have worked for 2 years in investment banking, then shift to game testing. 2 years in game testing, then shift to uh, healthcare domain. So keep on having this multiple domain expertise. Okay. Okay. Influencers is asking, sir, I know Python and Django and Django, sorry, and front end skills. I want to learn software testing. Which skills are learned first for? So, see, you should go for automation testing. You should learn one of the programming language and learn automation testing, learn manual testing side by side. That's how you can start. Sridhar, if we get a startup company as a fresher, is it good to move to gain experience? Yes, of course. You would get a lot of things to learn in a startup based company. Harik, my UG background is IT, my PG is non-IT, but I have learned automation testing. I have applied too many jobs, but I didn't get any response from the company. Is there any problem for my education? So you have done under graduation in the post in the background, but you have done post graduation. So education will not be an issue. Maybe the resume template. So maybe what you can do is you can take this resume template with you, and you can update your resume accordingly to get more and more calls. So let me just share it with you. The ATS friendly resume template link. What else you would like to ask? Yeah. Okay. So people whose questions are getting answered, please hit on the like button as well, so that we can come to know that your questions got answered. And please share this link with the other people as well who are looking for any kind of guidance. Yes, Cyprus demand is less. Right? Don't worry. Satya is telling I don't have Form 16 as I'm working in a startup. Yeah, so those things would be there. So you can explain to the company who are hiring you that they don't provide. But actually, Form 16 would be generated, should be generated by the startups as well. Yes, yes, correct, correct. Industry is now looking for candidates who are skilled in at least 2 years from UI, API, database, and APM. But Killer, we would like to connect with you, right? If you can share your contact details, that would be great. If you can come on the channel and share your success story with us, we would be very much happy to cover that. Pragendra is asking, hello, good afternoon, sir. I have knowledge in manual testing, core Java, Selenium testing. What other skills should I learn and how can I get internship nowadays? I'm not getting any calls. So, what kind of projects you have worked on? What kind of real time things that you have worked on? Those are very important, right? If you haven't worked on any kind of real time projects because you're a fresher, then add those projects, right? That would be useful to you in getting a job as well, Ragindra, right? And internship, for internship, you don't need actually the hi-fi projects. Just simple uh, websites with 5 to 6 pages. It's also fine for a good start. Okay, so what is currently market conditions with respect to QA? So as I mentioned you earlier as well, with respect to 3 plus years, the template sorry, with respect to 3 plus years, the job market has opened, right? So a lot of opportunities are coming with experience. With freshers also, it would start soon, right? Sir, I have learned Yes, Anand definitely would come up with some API automation, API things also. Give us some time, we'll cover those things. Yeah, Infotech Collection is telling you are doing great work. Thank you so much. So Himanshu is asking, I have 4+ years of experience in manual testing. I have learned automation testing and now going for an interview. Is it okay to lie in the interview that I have automation experience? So, how much confident you are? Why don't you give one mock interview to us so I'll be able to answer you this particular question? You can get the our top mate link. Let me share that link also with you so that you get an idea. So this is the top mate link for mock interviews. Please book a different schedule call for core Java as well as for Selenium, 30 minutes each, and then I'll be able to tell you whether you can do those things or not. Lakshmi Narayana is telling now I'm currently working as a game tester in EA now trans. Okay, if you want to switch from game testing to automation, then learn programming first. Then you can go for automation like Selenium tool or Playwright tool, whichever tools you are able to have. Okay. Yeah, please continue hitting on the like button. The target for having the likes for this particular video is at least 100. We are short of 13. So please hit the like button. Yeah, 90 likes. Great, great. Thank you. Okay. Samir is telling, sir, I have total 6.9 years of experience in manual, completed Udemy course for Python Selenium. Can I say 5 years in manual and 2 years in automation? Mm, so Samir, for that you will have to give a mock interview to us. I cannot tell like that. First, I'll have to see how much, with what confidence level you are able to give the answers. Then and then only I would be able to help you with the mock interviews, because just going for the mock interview directly, without mock interview I will not be able to tell, right? So why don't you give a mock interview on our channel and then I'll guide you accordingly. Satya Durga Devi, thanks for this platform for testers especially. Yeah, thank you, Durga Devi. Manu, hello sir, is it possible to shift from manual tester to DevOps engineer, or between, or it's difficult to shift into automation? So if you want to shift from manual to DevOps, that you can do. If you want to shift from manual to automation, that also you can do. Both the things are in demand. DevOps is also in demand. Automation is also in demand. Lot of things are there. You can learn. There is a question: how can I give mock interview to you? So let me just share the link. Yeah. So here is a link. Pratik Kumar Sharma is asking. You can book one slot for Selenium, one slot for Java, one slot for manual testing. Right? Same link is there. 30 minutes each. Rishabh, I am a fresher. I have completed manual and automation. I have to prepare for an interview. So, Rishabh, why don't you also give one mock interview? The mock interviews will help you with the interview preparation a lot. And see, these mock interviews would be recorded and uploaded on the YouTube channel. So Please join with a good internet connection. Pratik is telling, can you complete all at a one time in one interview? So Pratik, it becomes difficult because see, in 30 minutes we cannot cover Selenium, Java, manual testing, everything. We need at least 30 minutes for one thing, Selenium. 30 minutes for Java, because in Java I'll be asking you some programs to write. You will be taking maybe 5 to 10 minutes to write, right? So it would take some time. Maybe you can do like on one weekend you can book for automation, for next weekend you can book for Java. It depends on what all preparations you have done, and accordingly we can move forward, right? Pratik, I hope you understand. Akshay Gupta is telling, sir, what to do. I have all the skills, but recruiter are only seeing the resume, but they are not even messaging. Also, I have mentioned all the current trend. So, Akshay, do you have any kind of gap in your career? Do you have any kind of break in your career? Then those things can happen. Shweta is telling, I have 4 years of experience in manual testing and currently I'm looking for a change, but I'm not getting any interview calls. So check your resume, check your skill set, check your tech stack, tools and technologies. Those things are important. So if you see those things and accordingly create a checklist, okay, these things are added in your resume. Yes, these things are missing, then add them. So once you will add those things, then and then only um, it would be possible for you to get selected, right? Because you'll have to work on those points individually. So Akshay is telling, no sir, no career gap. So Akshay, then let's have a resume review call with you. Maybe you can wait, let me share that resume review call. We'll connect and we'll discuss about your profile. So yeah, you can book this slot on quick chat itself. So here is the link that you can book, right? And then we'll be connecting for your resume review. Yeah, Asura is telling, which automation technology will have good future. So yes, Selenium, Playwright, both are good. Any one of them you can take. Tushar is telling, any interview preparation study material. So here is the link for that. Right, you can avail this product. It contains of 100 plus interview questions and answers that has been asked in the companies, in which few of my subscribers gave the interviews. So those all questions with answers have connected, have consolidated and have mentioned in those particular documents. So you can avail this document today. Okay. So it's been 1 hour 22 minutes. So this is the highest live session that we have been doing today. Still, if any one of you have questions, then please tell. Yeah, thank you. If possible, please hit on the like button. The target for the likes is at least having 100 likes, right? Himanshu, sir, SDET or DevOps, which is better in terms of career growth and pay? So SDET is good. I know someone who is earning 83 lakhs per annum as an SDET in India itself, right? And career growth is also there in automation. And once you know automation, you would automatically learn DevOps as well. That would be helpful to you. So Satyajit Biswal is telling, sir, when software testing market will be up. So market is already up, right? Satyajit, don't worry. Ashwini, sir, can I get job with manual API ETL testing? Yes, you will get the job, but again, learn automation, right? That is the key. Okay, so far we have received 98 likes. Please hit on the like button. At least we should have 100 likes. Okay. Dharan Sai is telling, sir, from 2018, I have stopped working. Uh, I'm having 6 years of gap. Worked earlier 9 years. Now, which technology should I learn to get back? So, you can go for functional roles. You can go for testing roles. When I say functional roles, then when I say functional roles, then you can take up roles like of Scrum Master, Product Manager, Business Analyst. Since you have 9 years of experience, Dharasana, go for functional roles. If you are passionate about technical roles, go for technical roles like automation, API automation, all these things, right? So it completely is totally dependent on you. There are a lot of options are there. Hmm. So accordingly you can take. What is the future of automation testing? So future is very bright. Yes, Killer P is telling the right thing. Industry has moved from quality assurance to quality engineering. Yes, correct. Everyone should learn automation. Okay, now Dhruv, I'm 2016 passed out, working in different field till 2020 December, and last year completed automation, manual JMeter, API testing, get and security testing. So that's a good thing. But Dhruv, there is this career gap is there, right? So you'll have to prepare for interviews in detail because many of the companies don't hire people with a career gap, and you should try in startup based companies. They will hire you soon. Okay. Bhadur is asking, learning software testing is worth in 2024. Yes, it is very much worth, right? Okay, so I think a few, one or two questions I can take because it's been a long time. I have been speaking continuously, so I need to take rest as well. So it's been 1 hour, 25 minutes, 26 minutes. It was a live. It is a live session going on, and I hope most of the people queries we would have answered. But still, if you have queries, uh, please ask. We'll try to answer in the next 5 minutes. And please hit the like button. What should be the strategy when we release from project and go to bench nowadays? People are getting fired in very less time in survey. Yeah, so Lalchand Titare is asking this question. Yeah, hi Rajkumar. So Lalchand, what I would suggest is um, if you are if okay, so if you are working on bench, so don't stay on bench up to like more than 2 months, 3 months. If you are on bench, then what you should do is you should try for other companies, and don't just stick to one company in which you are on bench. So it might happen you might get fired. So you have to work instantly, give mock interviews to our channel. You can also learn software testing. You can also give mock interviews topic wise. So those things you can do. So it becomes very important that you take care of all these things, and then only you would be able to switch, because bench is like a very critical situation these days. And you are absolutely right, in service based companies you might get fired as well, right? Yeah, that's a good thing. That's a good thing from Sanket. Please hit like button and then ask the question. That's a good thing, right? But at the same time, if you feel that your question is getting answered, then also please hit the like button. Okay. Yes, Pavni will work on that. The freshers resume templates for software testing will definitely work on that. Don't worry. Okay, so I think we are done with today's session. It's the first time with your all your love, with all your support, we were able to have a conversation up to 1 hour 30 minutes, right? So that's a great thing, and thank you so much everyone for all your love, for all your wishes, for all your likes that you have been given to this particular channel. And thank you to Killer P for answering the question from Samuga. I think that was good, right? Please talk about the DevOps situation in the current market, sir. So DevOps is a good situation, Rajkumar. You will get a lot of job opportunities with respect to DevOps. You should learn DevOps tools like Jenkins, Azure DevOps. These things will help you out in the test automation career as well. So DevOps is in demand. It's no doubt in that, right? Okay, then. Thank you so much, and wish you a great weekend ahead. Right? I know it's very less left, but still, wish you a great weekend ahead, and we'll be connecting next Sunday if possible. Right? Thank you, and all the best for your careers.